Hello, I'm late, but I'm here now, and there's probably no audio because there never is. Let me have an audio check. How are we doing? What have I forgotten? Something, probably. Anyway, yeah, let me know if the audio's alright before I carry on too much, but hello to you, Sam with 25 months. Thank you, that's a horrendous amount of time. Thank you, Sam, for sticking around. Yeah, man. Oh, my God. Hello. Right, let's catch up on everyone. Hey, what was that there? Hang on, I've not got audio on. Hello to Kane as well. Thank you, Kane, again. Appreciate that. Audio's fine. Excellent. Thank you, Kane. Again. Good to see you. Happy Sunday to everybody. It's come up now. There we go. That's a bit too loud. Yeah, so I'm an hour late, but it's better than not at all. I managed to squeeze it in. Yep. No, my wife's got home a bit later, but we're okay to start at this time, which is good. So, I know we had Roxy at the beginning there right an hour ago, Rachnaid and Abigail as well, Equinox Smuz as well, Will Brightmore, how we're doing, Will, if you're still here, Matt S3, MZ, Tetra, Abigail, Eric, excellent picture. Oh, yeah, of course, Grub Hunter, of course it's a good picture. He's got an eye for things like that. So Sam, thank you again. Rain and Weather Sounds Sleeping, hello. I don't think we've seen you before. I definitely remember that name. I hit the wall an hour ago. With the wall? What do you mean by the wall? Hello, Adam Brown. Like you and all my notifications was late. Like you all, I thought they were late for a second. Nope, I'm late. I'm sorry, I'm here now. Smuz is here, Roxy's here, Abigail is here, thank you, hello, Sleepster, Lord Martox Musings, Slack Slow. Yeah, you've given up as well, haven't you, Lord? You're over it as well at this point. Statman, Will is here. How doing everybody? Been obsessively fixated on Hogwarts Legacy since Friday. My trophy list is working now. Okay, well, so we had one. I think it was saying Matt at the end of last stream. It was Mark. I think it was MAW195. I don't know if he's here. Let me know if you are. We'll give him a minute or so to sort of join. Usually about 45 minutes, but yeah. He was a member, so if he doesn't turn up, then yes, we'll spin the wheel. So get your names in now, just for future. So we've got It's Kai is here, so we'll try you once again. It says it's fixed now. So it's ITZKAI 2000 _ Hannah E. Oh wow, it's been a while since we've seen you. Yeah, it has been. How are we doing? Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy, I don't know. I know people love the game, and that's obviously fine. I just don't think I'm in the right frame of mind to play a game like that again after 10 years of playing the same game. Honestly, I don't know. Maybe at some point in the future, I'm just not feeling it. My son's playing it, which is fine. He's liking it, so yeah, we'll go with that. Is it a shorter stream? Yeah, it will be a shorter one. Just the 2 hours, I'm afraid. Can't go on too. I know I do go on now and again. I go on just constantly, really. Later sometimes, but yeah, I don't like going on too late, really. So yes, just the 2 hours, I'm afraid. Cheesy Seizure, Predator Killer 48. I will add that one. Predator Killer 48. Played on Xbox the last week, completed Bulletstorm Story, nice. The Grand Tour game, we can't get that on PlayStation anymore, so I don't actually probably won't be able to get it on thingy anymore, would you? Junior Come 3D, Adam's Venture Origins, how was that? And Arcadian Warriors, I've heard of that. Squallion, how we're doing? Got my list for you as always. Yeah, just reading further up there. Coming out of the bad. Head cold, other than that, life is good. Head colds are the worst, aren't they? It's okay if it's down sort of in your throat and that you're coughing, you can deal with that. But when it's, up there and you got those migraines and headaches and the pressure, no, that's too much. Treating myself to a Hogwarts Legacy limited edition controller. Nice. I've seen those. You managed to get one then? Because they're sort of disappearing and being scalped, I believe, which is just typical, really, isn't it? Yedding, I will add that one as well. Hello, I don't think we've seen you before. I don't recognise the name. It's 23. What? Oh, wait, what? It's 23. What's 23? The number. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. So 20. Hang on. It's Kai 23, isn't it? I put 2000. It's Kai 23. Right. Hang on. 23. Underscore. Right, I'll find it. I watched all your videos on Jedi Fallen Order and they were really helpful. Good stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be good. That's going to be a good one. The new one. Can't wait for that. I'm kind of disappointed that they've done the whole player-friendly backtracking and fast travel because, yeah, those videos did all right because those things weren't there. But now they are there. I don't know if my newer videos will do as well, which is a bit disappointing. I can tell it's going to take bloody ages, though. Insane amount of time. On Hogwarts, yeah. I mean, if you want to live in that world, then yes, obviously it's going to be good. I just... yeah, it's just I don't know. The whole reverse shot way of dialogue is being done. There's no dynamic. It's dynamic in certain ways. In very rare cases, I've seen it, and it's just lots of things to do. It's just, to me, it's just a Ubisoft game with Harry Potter slapped on it at this point. And I've seen my son's played about. It's probably getting close to, I don't know, 10 hours at this point, maybe 8-10 hours. I've been jumping in, having a watch and that, and yeah, I haven't seen anything. The combat looks good enough, but not to make me play it at this point. Maybe in the future. Edith Poothie, how are we doing? And then we've got Tiziv, which is weird because I really do like Harry Potter. I've read all the books. I've watched all the films multiple times. I think they're just trying too hard with the kooky characters as well. It's really annoying more than anything. If everyone's trying to be really kooky, then nobody's actually individual, if that makes sense. They're all the same in a different way. Anyway, Adam's Venture Origins was pretty bad. Yeah, I've heard it's really bad. There's a Scouse student who gives a quest. Oh, that might be worth playing just for that. Have we ever had Scouse representation in a game? Oh, I can't think of any. It might be worth it just for that. Cactus, how we doing? Motivated to smash out the games I want to get done, but hopefully getting my list looked at before. Okay, good stuff. Just let me know. Arachnid, hello. How's Dead Space? Dead Space is just amazing. I can't get enough of it, honestly. The guide's starting tomorrow. I'm not fully done on the first playthrough, but I don't want people to wait any longer, so I'm going to... Not that people... I don't know if everybody is waiting, to be honest. But I'm going to start it tomorrow. I'm almost done with the first playthrough. I'd really have to go out of my way to mess it up at this point. Everything I wanted to be done is done, so... That's famous last words. I'd like overwrite my save file or something, and then... Or die and it gets deleted and overwrite it. Yeah, I'd have to go out my way to mess it up, so I'm going to start the guide tomorrow, but I love Dead Space. I'm sure you've been asked this a lot, but when is the Dead Space video coming? Oh, right. There we go. Tomorrow. Huge fan of your work. Thank you. Got many plats thanks to you. Finished all your Bioshock series run recently. Well, thank you, Blade Wolf. Yeah, tomorrow. And then it will be every day from then on to give me time to catch up. But it'll be quicker doing the second playthrough because it's a lot faster. Don't have to find as much or worry about getting killed constantly. How thick is their accent? Yeah, that's a good question. Trophy Fanatic, how are you doing? Thanks to you guys for advertising Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Loving it. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's the same sort of thing, isn't it? It's Assassin's Creed. But it is good. I think it's the setting of Odyssey that I like the most. The island hopping and just sun. I think that's what it is. Anything with sun in, I'm sold, because we don't get that. Thanks for Bloodborne, no problem, noob gamer. Just started it recently. Valentine's Day's gift. Thanks for the guides and streams. Thank you, Roxy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know if I have ever had. No, that sounds really sad, doesn't it? Obviously, I have. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Where else am I up to? Beatles rock band. Yeah, no, you throw me off now. Where was I up to? Is it a bit? Yeah, it's a big thing everywhere, isn't it? Is there anywhere who doesn't do Valentine's? Any countries? Anyone that's here? Because it is I don't know if it is a Western thing. Just a Western thing. Too bad there wasn't a Top Gear game. The Grand Tour game isn't really that great. I've heard it's not the best. I suppose if you wanted a Top Gun. Jesus, I was trying not to say it wrong and then just said it wrong. Top Gear game, then you can play a Gran Turismo. I can't remember which one. 5, 6, 7. They all have it in. No, 7 doesn't. The track is in that, so that's the closest you'll get, isn't it? Oh, there, GT5. There we go. Beatles Rock Band. Who's doing Beatles Rock Band? What's doing Beatles Rock Band? Now I'm playing Blade Kitten. Oh, Blade Kitten. I played that. I have played that. I don't remember much of it. It doesn't have a platinum, does it? Scouse GTA. Norris Green Dogs versus Crocky Crew. Right. Yeah, Norris Green, of course. I don't know who Crocky Crew is, though. Excuse me. God, I thought I'd be alright because I've eaten earlier, but no, it's not happening. This is the first live stream I'm watching of yours. You used your amazing Bloodborne guide and got the plat. Thanks for your hard work. Well, thank you, Edith, and hello. Yeah, it's the first one you're watching. Basically, it's just me talking, usually for 3 hours. At this point, it'll be 2 because it's a bit shorter. We haven't had Matthew turn up. So, no, it's not Matthew, was it? It was Mark. So, I will add these names to the wheel. Anybody else who wants their list looking at, put your name in put your person in the chat now, and I will add it to the list, and then we'll spin the wheel and get one. Hopefully, not a massively long one comes up, because we do just have sort of an hour and a half by the time all said and done. Hang on, I'm catching up. Not a game necessarily, but John Constantine's a Scouser. Scouse NPC in Hitman 2016. John Constantine's a Scouser. Wait, the comic book guy. What the hell is going on now? Why has Wheel of Names gone away? Oh no, has Wheel of Names been taken down? Oh no, it's there. That was weird. I don't know what that was that came up. I was going to panic then. Man, honestly, you are amazing. Thank you. Christopher Prime, thank you. Thanks for all the help on the Bloodborne. No problem at all. I've seen a lot of people are doing that again recently. What is the big Bloodborne push again recently? Which I'm glad, because everybody needs to play that at least 3 times. John Bishop Scouse. Oh, not the high-pitched Scouse. The John Bishop Scouse is worse for foreigners, though, isn't it? Because he's really slow in the way slow, but unprecise almost. I don't know. Not unprecise. Don't want to say that because the Scouse is watching. I don't know what it is. He does talk slowly, but people really can't understand him still, which is a really strange one. I don't know what it is. I don't know how that works. Usually you'd think if you talk slower, then they'd be able to catch it. So we've got we've got Predator, we've got Yedding, and TSIV, which has been changed to Stick for some reason. Currently doing Elden Ring, but I'm running a Dex build, and you were doing Magic. I have a bit of a harder time killing bosses and NPCs, but it's a skill issue, though. I mean, yeah, honestly, I would have liked to have done a Dex build and gone with a sort of samurai kind of thing, but I did it in Dark Souls 3, and it was just going to make... Because I was going to think a lot of people are going to do Elden Ring, and it's going to have a lot of new people coming to it, so I want to make it as easy as possible. I think Magic was obviously the easiest choice. Otherwise, yeah, I would have liked to have done that myself. Hang on, I'm well behind. Fine, thanks, Ben. Been ill this weekend, but starting to feel a bit better. How are you? How are ye? I'm well, but yeah, glad you're feeling better. We say it's really bad that you're ill. Obviously, it's not nice to be ill, but it always gives you a reason to either watch more films or play more games. So it's not all doom and gloom, is it? It gives you an excuse just to lock yourself away for a few days, if you're able to, of course. You got any plans for the missus on the 14th? What is the 14th? It's Tuesday. She's actually off. I don't. We don't. We're one of those families who recycle cards. You know what I mean? You send the same card every year, back and forth. I honestly don't. Never been really wanting to sending cards and things. So we don't really do that much. It sounds sad, I know. I think the easiest way to say this is that I'm not romantic. So I'm sure you could have guessed that. I must have done something right at some point. I just don't know what it was. Yeah, no plans. Honestly, no. Maybe I might. She is off, so I might be able to take her out for lunch somewhere. Maybe. I can't speak too loud. We'll see. Just in case anyone wants to, my birthday is tomorrow. Happy birthday, Abigail. So you can wish me happy birthday if you want. Haha. Getting it in there. Hello, Abigail, and happy birthday. Love from the Middle East, and we do. Okay, TMO. Well, thank you. Thanks for that. Right, I'm catching up. I can't read. Good stuff. Here, most of the people don't celebrate Valentine's, but a few do. I can't remember where you are now. Just got the platinum for Undertale. I really dislike games that you can get the plat without finishing it. It's not good, is it? Cancel Hogwarts and got Dead Space instead. Good choice. Looking forward to your guide. Perfect timing. I really, really like Dead Space. I could live in that game for a long time and kind of have at this point. By the time I've done the guide, it'll be like 5 playthroughs and I'm not getting bored yet. Unfortunately, I'm going to be able to use the foam finger because I haven't got reason to. Or I might do another one afterwards. Having said that, this is not good. This is not cool, Callisto Protocol. They've added a hardcore mode with a new game plus on it as well, so that's just not funny at all. I don't actually have it anymore. Got rid of it. I don't want to play it again. Not again. Not yet. 2 gangs that Ross Kemp visited. Not a patch on Afghanistan, he said. Undertale had potential for a more enjoyable trophy list. They did. Yeah, I know that I've not played it, but I do know that you can just sort of... you can buy them in a shop, which is... excuse me, a bit disappointing. Jesus. Excuse me. How are we doing, Pokenome? Yes, currently playing Graveyard Keeper, thanks to PSN Premium. That sounds like... what's Graveyard Keeper? Oh, wait, I have looked at that. No, I have looked at that. It's like a pixel art type thing, isn't it? John Constantine aesthetically is 100% based on Sting, but rather than Geordie like Sting, he's a canonical Scouser. I didn't know that. John Bishop isn't Scouse. What is he? Oh, is he from the outside of Liverpool? Where's he from? Liverpoolian. Are you classing yourself Central? Oh, yeah. Wait. Hang on. I'm nearly caught up. He is Scouse, but for some reason loads of people say he isn't. That's weird. Hello, Wolverine. Sorry. I thought he was from the Wirral. The other side. Well, most people don't know. You're cold-blooded Brit. That must be it. That must be it. Cold-blooded. Who else has been playing Dead Space? Yes, just finished Impossible Mode last night. How did you do on that? Were you okay with it? I'm guessing. A veteran as yourself, I'm sure you're okay with that. Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? Almost done. I've got over past chapters 6 and 7, I would say, the chunky chapters in the game. But yeah, once you pass those, it's not too bad. Ben's Idea Romance. Honey. That's a good one. I didn't want to read that out loud until I read it. Size of my Platinum collection, yeah. It's not sad. Valentine's Day is just a money-making scheme. I don't need a specific day to show my boyfriend some love. I do that every day. I should have said that. I wish you'd put that earlier. I could have stole it. Not my boyfriend, my wife. But yes, substitute boyfriend for wife, and we'll go with that. Yes, that's what. Yeah, I don't need a specific day to do. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's good. Good answer. Also, would like to be added to the list. Wolverine, yes, of course. Wolverine. And then we will spin. I think I haven't seen... Mark has not come back this week, so we're going to go without, because we need to crack on. So let's put old. Not calling you old. I'm just going to say old Wolverine on there, and then we'll spin because I think we're ready to go. And away we go. Stick. I'm just looking who that is. Stick was TSIV. I don't remember your name as it came up, but you'll just make sure you're still here, and then we'll get on with that. So Angry Callisto added more trophies. I know, and they're not good trophies at all. It's hardcore mode with New Game Plus, which, yeah, I'm not yet. I'm okay. Not interested. Hello to Isa as well. How are you? Just watching the percentage complete drop slowly. Yeah, that's what I do with games at this point. Hogwarts is going to have to wait on Tuesday. Tuesday. Wait till Tuesday. Why? What's going on now? Died a lot. Did you die a lot? Okay. I've not been too bad. I guess I've played it. Was that your first playthrough? Because if it was, then yeah, obviously you're going to die a lot. Yeah. It's not been too bad. I've not died. I've panic mode quit out a couple of times, but it's not been too bad. Do you care more about Platinum or 100%? At the beginning, Platinum, then few years down the line, I'll look at a game and see it's not at 100% because the DLC's been brought out or whatever, and then it'll start bugging me for a bit, and then eventually it will get done. So I suppose ultimately 100%, but initially Platinum, and then I'm not too bothered. Like Callisto's hardcore mode, I've got the Platinum, I'm fine, but I know down the line it will annoy me and I'll have to do it again. So yeah, both I suppose. It just depends when it was. Sleepy Potter, mate. Sleepy Potter? Why are you calling it that? But without trophies, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? I got all but one trophy on Persona 4, waiting for like a Dragon Ishin. That's in like a week, isn't it? Where in the UK am I from? I'm from, let's just say Manchester. It's the easiest way. South Manchester is the easiest way to describe it. Yes. Hello, Unknown Psycho. That was you. Right. Civ T-I. Right, let's see if we can get this right. I think it was I__ TSIV. Oh, crap. It's not finding anything. What was yours again? I'm sure it was underscore. Put it in again. And I'll try again. I'm sure it was that. Let me see if I can find it. Where have you gone? There. I__ TSIV _I. I guess we'll just try and do it. Oh no, what's happening? Having a breakdown. I need just New Game Plus for DS2 Platinum. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Probably the hardest part of that Platinum is trying to get in the castle again. Nothing. You've got a private one. No, you haven't. What the hell was that? Why wasn't it coming up? Is this yours? Why wasn't that coming up properly? That was weird. Soon. Are you a new account? Why does it say soon? Are you banned from the leaderboards? Hidden. 22 hidden. Why does it say soon? Are you brand new or something? What's going on here? Let's have a bit of context before we start. I mean 1 day hiatus on Tuesday. Oh, right, okay, yes, okay. Oh, I get it. Okay. Jason F, how we doing? Been using your Elden Ring. I'm up to Volcano Manor. Nice. Good luck with the rest of it. Difficulty-wise, what have you got left? I mean, it's not a difficult game, is it, Elden Ring? It's really not. And Volcano Manor is one of the better parts of the game, for sure. So, yeah, nice. It was my first playthrough, starting impossible because I'm crazy. Yes, okay. Then dying a lot is... God, that must have been stressful. Were you trying to get other trophies as well? Like the kills with certain weapons and things like that? Oh, man, yeah. If you don't know where you're going and what to do, that is not fun. That must have been stressing you out with the the ammo, because he does get quite low in certain areas. Grinding isn't as bad as the DLC. No, it's not. No. PS5, yeah, PS5 version of Thumper, I saw that as well. And hello, Tommy. 17th look. Deluxe is early. They've started doing this again, haven't they? The only game I've ever had that done that with is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. But yeah, it seems recently they've done a few games have done that again. What games are you excited for this year? Stellar Blade. It gives me Bayonetta, Nier vibe. Oh yeah, that's the... Yeah, I do remember that one. Yeah, I mean, that will probably be something It's not my genre, is it? It'll be something I'll probably try eventually. This is you, right, good. Yeah, that Resident Evil 4, obviously. The new Star Wars, I'll go with that because it's a Souls-like, so it's the closest we'll get for a while. Speaking of which, the Lies of P, which, no, you didn't say that one. Lies of P, which is also a little bit like a Bloodborne type of thing with Pinocchio, which is really weird to say out loud. There are others. Hollow Knight. There's something else I can't remember, and then there's something else after that I can't remember. I can never remember, but that sort of thing. I can, because things get moved all the time. I can never remember what actually coming out. Lego Star Wars, Skywalker Saga, Empire Strikes Back. Never tell me the odds. Can't find the last collectible in the... Oh, that's not fun. It's a comedy. Wait, what's a comedy? Francophone. Wait, what? Hello. Been a while since we've seen you. How are you doing? Do you do these live streams every Sunday? I do, Jason, yes. Yeah, we usually just have the same crowd turn up and just hang out, really, more than anything. That's what it is. That's what these are at this point. Got the shooting range trophy. Oh, wow, you got that. I just wanted to be scared. You know, I like the torch. Yeah, the horror game's your thing, isn't it? Yeah, there's certain bits in that do get you as well. I really like how dynamic and real feeling the enemies are, with the fact that I found this when I'm doing the guide, because I'm playing on my normal account, Impossible, doing a chapter, and then straight away going on to my second account, doing the chapter for the recording, so I can have it fresh in my mind. And the enemies are all over the place. They're not in the same place. The same amount turn up, but where they come from is completely different, and it really keeps you on your toes. And I've tried to do my best with the guide, but yeah, it's ultimately down to the player, whoever's playing, to be alert. I can only tell you so much, but yeah. Spider-Man 2, of course, and Armored Core 6, because it will be my first Armored Core, so it'll be good to try those out. Excuse me. Dragon Ishin is, again, it's not my thing, is it? Elden Ring's easier. Yes, it is. It's not a walk in the park either, though. It's not a walk in the park, no, but it's definitely easier. And we are going over to Greece. I know that flag. Right, let me just put this name in for... Wait, no, I don't want to go there. I was going to put it on break. That's not what we want to do. I'll put that there. So short list to start with. So we'll get another one in. Yeah, 74 is not too bad. Currently using Demon Souls walkthrough. Pretty solid, my man. Well, thank you, Franco. Yeah, Demon Souls was my favourite remake. Now it might be Dead Space. You haven't started Dead Space yet, Sleepster. Wolf Among Us 2, of course, that as well. Yeah, Elden Ring is as hard as you want it to be. Yeah, that's the best way to do it. To say it. It's, yeah. Well, all the Souls games have been like that quite a lot, but they don't have those... The brick walls aren't there because it is open world. You can just go around the wall. Yeah, you can make it really easy as well. Do you think he's working on Elden Ring DLC? I don't think he personally... he might be overlooking it, but no, I think he'll be doing the new game, whatever that may be. Will we see Elden Ring DLC? It's been a year... I'll have to check the time frame for like Bloodborne and Dark Souls 3 and 2 and, well, all of them. I don't know. Does it? I don't know. Maybe. I think they might just do these random updates with little bits here and there, but I don't know if we'll see one. Alerts. Be alert. Even though I look down upon Armored Core, it will be good, I think. You look down on it. Why do you do that? Counting down the hours for Resident Evil 4. I can't wait. Yeah, that's my next big one. Yeah, because Star Wars got pushed. So, yeah, that is my next one. It's like 6 weeks away, which is quite a long time. Yeah, after... Yeah, it might give me time to actually do Resident Evil 8's DLC in between. Finally. Right. We're going to do this list. So we've got no ranking here. So I don't know why, but we'll do it anyway. Who you want to win the Super Bowl? Well, tell me who's playing and I'll let you know. I have no idea, honestly. I don't know. Yeah, so we've got TSIV. What is your name again? Where have you gone? Unknown Psycho. Yeah, let's go with that. Level 3 at 311, 2,605 is your total, 43 platinums, no ranks. It's being calculated. I guess you're new to it. And then you have a completion of 61.15, 74 in total. I looked down on it because when I first saw it, I really wasn't into mech robots. But my views changed after I saw some gameplay of the older versions. I know there's somebody watching, and if I said what I'm about to say, he might not like me anymore. Okay. Kind of sad you never did the DLC for the RE7. I might take a look at that as well. Yeah, it's not never on those. I think I just moved on. I can't remember, or I had a breakdown or something like that. I can't remember what it was. We'll have a look at those as well. Do we need DLC? I don't think we do. Elden Ring. This is why I think it's not it. It would be okay if they didn't do it, because I don't think we need it. It's so big anyway. Yeah. Super Bowl right now. Massive bowl of cereal at least. Yeah. He got it. Eric got it, man. He got it. He's on it. Yeah, so mechs and robots. I've never really watched or played anything with that sort of theme, apart from Transformers when I was really young. I'm not saying I don't like it. I wouldn't say that. It's just I haven't experienced anything like that, and it's not my first choice. I suppose that's the diplomatic way of saying it. But I do want to play this new one, so it might all change after that. So we'll see. Michael Snooks, how we doing? Been following Bloodborne. I'm on episode 10, I think. I don't know which one that is. But yeah, how long is the Chalice Dungeons, by the way? And do I treat the dungeons how I would treat an area? In what respect? And the Chalice Dungeons are, well, the 3 sort of levels each. Oh, I think one might have 4. Anyway, 3 each. And yeah, ultimately, I will be leading in the guide. It's just a straight path, as far as you're concerned, to get to what we need to and then leave. Some of them we don't even fully complete, but some of them, the hardest one, unfortunately, we do have to. But yeah, it's similar just to a normal area. Elden Ring's best sponsor goes to Bill Clinton. Changed my mind. Oh, Bill Clinton, yeah. Yeah, it was it a rabbi or something? That was the guy just wandered on the stage. Because he was talking about Bill Clinton, wasn't he? And I didn't understand what he meant. What has the ex-president, got to do with Elden Ring? But no, it was some rabbi of his or something like that. Anyway, I did decide not to do the 365 only because of the cost. It is much easier to justify 700 for 10 games a year, not 700 for 100 versions of Jumping Burger every 3 months. Yeah, that as well. Titanfall, yeah. So yeah, the one game I have in recent memory played, I really, really liked. So Titanfall, yes. I've never been a mech person, so I'm interested, but not all that interested. Okay. Yeah, he has told me about 13 Sentinels is the best. Yes, you don't have to like it. Heck, I don't like Souls, and we still get along. Yeah, of course. All right. Well, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't dislike them. They're not my first choice, so that's what it is. Mikhail, how we're doing? Hello, team. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, isn't it? Hello, team. I think it was Elden Ring is when my new view for Armored Core 6 changed. Okay. Reformed Orthodox Rabbi. Yeah. Basically, a challenge dungeons harder since Nightmare area was terrible but like the castle, except for the ticks. They were horrible. Yeah, they're more... I wouldn't say they're challenge. Some of them are. One of them, the hard one, is because half your life gets taken away. But it's basically a straight run, a boss, straight run. You go down a floor, straight run, boss, straight run, boss. That kind of thing. Yeah, you can treat them more as I would say they're more like the castles than the nightmare area. So there is that, I suppose. I do remember Lego Exo Force, and there was the other one as well. I can't remember the name of. Right, so we've got Last of Us. Where are we? We're in 2015. Oh, so it is in rare. Okay, so quite quickly going through the years here. So the first 100% was 2015, and that was Walking Dead Season 2. Last of Us, obviously, that can be deleted. He's not played it. Grand Theft Auto 5, 1%. Long way to go on that one. Battlefield 4. So yeah, we've gone from 2015 to 2016 to 2017. Another 6 months later, in 2017, Infamous is your first platinum, maybe, unless you've done DLC later on. Far Cry 4, nice, with 100% as well. And Watch Dogs. Watch Dogs, nice. That's a good one to get done as well. Killzone Shadowfall, unfortunately, will never get done. We're into 2018, into 2019 here, so really taking it easy at this point. Student, maybe. If we see fractured lists like this, it can sometimes be that. Battlefield Hardline 2019 was the only game he played then. And then we're into 2020, which is when a lot of people's lists pick up. Played PGA 2K23 this morning. Nice. Golf games, you really don't see a lot of platinums for that, so that's a good one. One of my Vita carts isn't loading. I think this could be bad. Oh no. Not on. Hopefully it's the cartridge as opposed to the Vita itself. So is the difficulty of Dead Space Remake the same or close to the same of the original? Or did they amp it up? I'd say it was the same. If not a bit easier in some respects. Impossible mode is really not that bad. You can just treat it as hard mode, but you've just got to be a little bit more careful with regards to not just running in, because if you die, you die. But you can just quit out if you think you're going to die. You have plenty of warning. And even when you flatline, you get that beep, then you still have sort of a second or two to quit out. So you can just essentially treat it as hard mode. So it's not too bad. And then the worst trophy is gone. The one with the ADS cannons is gone. So it's easier in that respect. It's just that you have to do 2 playthroughs rather than just 1. So it's pretty similar, to be honest. Bloodborne wasn't as hard as I thought, thanks to your guide. But that one enemy with the blades in the Chalice dungeon that attacks super fast took me many tries. Hardest boss for sure. Okay. The one with the hat on. No. Oh. Which one are you talking about? The one with the hat on? I've completely forgotten all the names now. Or the beast with the chain. And I've forgotten that name. There's something beast. Somebody will say it. Yeah, okay. Interesting that those, not Amygdala or the dog. I don't know if you can still do Hardline. Bloodborne opening village for me is hard as hell. Bloodborne's opening village. It was for me. The first time I put Bloodborne on, I tried that and deleted the game pretty quickly afterwards. And then a year or so later, I tried it again, and here we are. Just have to trust the old hold R2 axe. You said you were stubborn keeping it, but I love it. Yeah, charge R2. You've got to either love it or you hate it. And it looks like we've got somebody who loves it, which is good. It's my guide, and it's the weapon I wanted to use, so that's why. EA has a golf game next month. Another one. RDR2, such a great game. I wish I had a reason to replay this, but after playing it twice, essentially already, I know PS5 Platinum on the horizon. Oh, it's been cancelled, hasn't it? Thumerian Descendant, that could be the one. Yeah, could be the one. Yeah, it's a shame. I'd like to go back to it. I just don't have a reason to. Yeah. Bloodborne would be my hardest game if it wasn't for your guide. I literally wanted to refund it because I couldn't get past the first area. Yeah, thankfully I got it on PS Plus. But yeah, I did. I tried it. I thought, no, this is not for me at all. And now look, it's favourite game of all time. How things change. So that's why I'm not discounting something like Hogwarts, where I'm just not interested now. Down the line, it might be a game I really get into. I just have to be in the same frame of mind. It's the same with film. It's the same with anything. You bring your experience to, let's call it the piece. Let's go all artistic. And if you can watch a certain film and hate it, and then you have life experiences and you get older or whatever, and then you can go and watch the same film or play the same game and just have a completely different experience, because it's ultimately what you bring to it. So there we go, getting deep. I think it's the Thumerian Descendant. It's the one where you needed to parry to do the fight properly. Yeah, Thumerian Descendant, that's the one. Use the pillars to get through it. Another one who couldn't parry, just like me, it sounds like. Yeah, the parrying is just something I could not do on Bloodborne, or on any game, to be honest. I suppose that's probably why I've not done Sekiro yet, because then I'd have to really admit or show how bad I am at parrying. But yeah, that's the first golf game from EA in ages. 5 or 6. Oh, I didn't realise. I thought they just churned them out every year. I did not know that. Hello, son of Sam. Hogwarts is probably going to get a crap ton of DLC, so I think I'm going to wait. That's probably true. Although no season pass has been announced. Or has it? And I just don't know about it. Yakuza's mid. That's a one way to wind him up. Yeah, so Ghosts, Call of Duty Ghosts, Syndicate, which, yes, at some point, I keep saying that. God of War 3, excellent, good choice. Infinite Warfare, a little bit of that. Thief's End, that'd be a good one to go back to, actually. So we are in 2020, so obviously the year of staying at home. Gary, how are we doing? 12 on Bloodborne, another Bloodborne, Nightmare of Mensa. An area I do like, actually. Although it does have the lanterns, which obviously nobody likes. Is that why you use the axe? No parrying? Yeah, I suppose that's it. You can just brute force it, as you would say. Yeah, it's an excuse not to have to parry. Just double hand the axe and go swinging in. Bloodborne again. Luke Mega is helping me a lot. Thanks. Profile if you want to check it. Yeah, I mean, if you stick around, once I've done this one, I'll add you to the list. But yeah, thank you. Took over them games. 2K took over the type of games every year. Oh, right. 2K do them now, not EA. I did not know that. There you go. Need for Speed is the first Need for Speed game. Just Cause 3, nice. And a little bit done, not so much of that one. Heat, so quite a lot. Yeah, there's definitely a pattern. So we've got Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed, Need for Speeds. It seemed to be your thing. So we've got Liberate. Did I skip over these two? I think I did, didn't I? Liberation and Origins there. Yeah. Mafia 3 may have had bugs there. Minecraft with its horrendous percentage of 41%. God of War, because you have to. Call of Duty Black Ops 4, 1%. Assassin's Creed Odyssey with a lot of the DLC done. Couldn't finish it though, and I don't blame you. Was watching Jacksepticeye's playthrough Bloodborne earlier. Makes me want to play it again. I don't think I've ever watched any of his videos, but okay, makes you want to play it again. I mean, I can think about it on any given day and just want to play it again. Parrying is tough to get grips with, because we've not really needed it much without playstyle with your guide. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I was thinking when I was doing the guide is, do I get good at parrying and use it throughout the guide? And I thought, no, that's not going to happen. So we've got to find a way around it. And I do think it is. Some people, they'll come along and say, oh, parrying's easy. And yes, for some people it probably is. But for most, it just isn't. It just isn't. So, yeah. Use your walkthroughs on Bloodborne. Got about halfway through. Oh, you didn't finish it. That's a shame. My friends, I'm doing Platinum 400. So shall I play and Elden Ring either fully as I play for first birthday memory, or shall I play Ghost Recon Breakpoint on which? Elden Ring Edith. Are you saying Edith Finch there? Sorry, it's not the translations. And my first trophy back in 2017. If the question is, shall it be Elden Ring, I'm going to go with that. But it was too slow. I went for the whole game and DLC was sword, spear, and pistol. Yeah, usually I wouldn't go for a slow weapon as well. That's the thing with the axe, is I honestly wouldn't, but the timing was there. It was just quick enough for me to like it. I really don't like great swords and things like that. I've never used those. It was just quick enough because you could be so far back when you start the charge. By the time the enemy gets to you, your animation started and you're knocking them on their ass again. I had my first trophy back in 2010. Wow. Ask if you could review my trophy list playing through Dark Souls 2. Use new guide. Absolutely love it. Well, thank you, Angelo. Yeah, I mean, once we've had a look at this list, I will see who's here again, and then we will spin the wheel. So it could be you. So yeah, if you're hanging around, then yes. Yeah, so Odyssey, Valhalla, a lot of Assassin's Creed, and again Need for Speed Payback, one of the more difficult ones to do, is it not? Am I right in saying that? Heat. Yeah, it's one of the more difficult, longer ones, isn't it? Payback. Avengers, oh god, let's not talk about that one. Rogue Company. Has one of those names that I just is really generic. I don't actually know what Rogue Company is. Is that a bad thing? GTA 5, you have done the PS4 version. What was the one we saw down here? Was that PS3 then? Oh, it was. I didn't even clock that. Of course. Right, okay. Charge attack with the axe is the real MVP. It is. It is. Also, after you beat Vicar Amelia, you can use the blood or the chalice to enter an online dungeon farm. Yeah, 100. I don't use farming and things like that in my guides, but yes, it is a thing now as well, yeah. And I don't like over-leveling. I don't think Bloodborne needs over-leveling, honestly. I think it's simple enough without, but yeah, if you want to do it, you do it. Halfway through is because I'm using Alan Wake. Okay, fair enough. Elden Ring, Mikhail. It's nice that you interact so much with the chat and try to respond to everyone. Yeah, like I said, this is what it is. It's just ultimately it's just chatting and hanging out, and that's the whole idea of these. Yeah, I don't see the point of doing it otherwise. If you just sat there playing and there's just chat flying up and nobody's actually interacting, why don't you just record a video? It's the same thing. Why do you need to be live? I don't understand. Anyway, I guess it's because it's easy when you don't need editing. All these Ubisoft games, did somebody get Uplay on sale? Maybe. Oh, that's the point, yeah. Need for Speed 2015 is very difficult. Okay, I didn't know that. My list is shocking. Why? The thing I love about Bloodborne compared to the others is game is essential but so natural to do. Parrying, you say? Yeah, partying is fun. Thank you for telling me choice. Yeah, I mean, it's always, if the choice is Elden Ring, it's going to be Elden Ring up against most games, honestly. The thing I like about Bloodborne is how fast it is compared to the others. Plus, I think it's called Rally. Is it called Rally? When you get your health back, so it makes you more aggressive. You get hit, you hit them back, you get some health back. I think it's called Rally, that system. That if that wasn't in the game, that just wouldn't work at all. But yeah, that's what makes it stand out. Right, Far Cry 5 mostly done. Assassin's Creed 3 and Unity, of course, more Assassin's Creed. Nothing wrong with that. And you're breaking them up as well, so it's not going to get. Where are we here? We're in October 21. They're quite close together though. But your cleanups. Oh wow, 7 years. Oh okay. So this could be one of your very first games you played then. 2015. Okay. Rally is Go. Yes, it is. What do you think about Shadow of Mordor? I really liked it. I don't remember massive amount. There's probably it's been so long ago since I played it that I've forgotten the bad bits. but I remember liking it a lot. I haven't done the sequel though. Tom Clancy game. Can someone recommend a decent one? Doesn't have extensive online. I wish I could. I've played one, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and even with the treatment Ubisoft gave me with that game, I still can't wholeheartedly recommend it. It might be great now, who knows. Over leveling while getting visceral with all those pigs was so satisfying. Oh yeah, yes, the pigs. Where did your hand just go? I'd honestly simp for Majim. I'm not ashamed of it. That's the thingy guy, right? Wildland I've heard is good, but I've never tried it. Ghost Recon, that is. I'm hoping this Bloodborne walkthrough helps me so I can do Elden Ring without a video guide. I would honestly recommend doing it without. You thought I was going to say with, but no. Without, definitely. Alright, wait, the guide for South Park. Yeah, I can't wait for that one. Is that this year? If the new South Park's this year, which maybe. I don't know, it's not confirmed or anything, but there is a new one coming. If that comes out this year, then that's another one as well. I'm enjoying Bloodborne. I can't imagine having to play it without a guide, though. At times, I would not have known where to go next. Save me a lot of time. Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, I remember playing it and not knowing where to go. Also, though, that was kind of part of the fun. Yorkshire Vet Energy. Yeah, I've just been watching the new Jeremy Clarkson series, and he's just done the bit with his cows. And yeah, when you said visceral with pigs, that's what I thought, because it's very, very similar. Rainbow Six or Tom Clancy Recon Wildlands. There you go. I know someone who's got Wildlands. Okay, right. Yeah, Wildlands I've heard is very good, and people who really like Wildlands didn't like Breakpoint because the other one was so good. So I don't know. Maybe that helps. I don't know. So yeah, Rainbow Six Siege, which you've done most of. Horizon Zero Dawn, nice. Far Cry 3 Classic, and then Bloodborne with the Platinum, of course. You got to do that. And then Spider-Man. Bit of a run here. Order in 1886. Excuse me. Black Flag. One of the better Assassin's Creeds, of course. I'm surprised you've left it so late, actually. Shadow of the Colossus, Advanced Warfare, Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood. Jesus, repeating on me today. This is not good, is it? Good job this isn't live. Clarkson's Farm Season 2, yeah, it was put up on Friday, the whole thing. And it's just... Say what you will about Clarkson, I've always liked him, but his farm program it's amazing. It's so good. It's almost like comfort, like you live with him on the farm. It's cool because it's, I don't know, I've always wanted I've liked the idea of living on a farm and just being, having all this land and being isolated and just, yeah. But actually doing it, I'd probably hate it. When I get the Platinum on Bloodborne, what are the changes on New Game Plus? More difficult. I don't remember too much. I remember I did the DLC on New Game Plus originally. The changes, there aren't many. It's just more difficult, really. I can't really think of any others. Maybe there are others I just can't remember. Quite fond of new James May series. Our Man in Japan is still the best, though. I've watched a little bit. I completely forgot about that, and didn't renew my Amazon thing, so I might catch that. I think I saw one or two of those. It was good. But yeah. All Creatures Great and Small from the 60s. Robert Hardy. What about it? Found the James May one a bit artificial in his interactions with the camera crew, but enjoyable nonetheless. Yeah, he's not as good as Thank You, Edith. Really appreciate that. It's your first time here as well, so I must be doing something right. Thank you, Edith. Appreciate that. Yeah, James May, he's not as natural as Jeremy, but I think that's part of his charm, isn't it? He is a bit awkward. I love that Ben didn't warn us that Having more than 15 insight in the third area causes more enemies to spawn like witches were annoying. Enough. I thought I did. You mean for the fight? I'm sure I did. Did I not? It was a surprise. Maybe that's why I did it. That episode of James May in Japan Luxury Train is so damn funny. I haven't seen that one yet. I'll have to watch that one. So what are the news for Callisto Protocol in this guides Platinum's Deception? What do you mean? I've done a guide for Callisto. I like Callisto. Not as good as Dead Space. I thought it was going to be better, but it just isn't. It's good, but it's not quite there. But it's not quite right. Who said that? It's good, but it's not quite right. Oh, Roy Walker on Catchphrase. James May talking to a Japanese. I haven't seen that either. Season 2 was up. Been looking forward to that for ages. Yeah, it came up on the 10th, on Friday. Worth playing now. I heard they've done some things to improve. I had no problem with performance on PS5. I don't know whether you're on PS4, PS5. Yeah, I really like it. It's different to Dead Space. It's a completely different game. So if you go in with that mentality of this is going to be Dead Space, it's not. But it's good for what it is. It's more cinematic, which is a weird way to sort of frame a game because they shouldn't be cinematic because it's not cinema. But you know what I mean by saying that. Yeah, I suppose, hopefully. May is a new series. Oh, in India. That'd be good. How much of a step up in difficulties Bloodborne between main game and Chalice Dungeons? The dungeons have been really built up to be torturous. Hopefully that's by me as well. The first ones are easy enough. It's just the Defiled one, which you just mentioned there, which is the tough one because you lose half your health and it has probably, or arguably, or not arguably, it has the hardest bosses in it. So yeah, the first ones are easy. So because you can start them quite early on, I just bunched them all up at the end. They are not that bad. You'll build up because the first ones are easier. But yeah, it's just that Defiled one. So when we get to the Defiled one, that's the one you got to be a bit wary of. I do remember the Rimac crash Richard Hammond had. He's had a few now though, hasn't he? Currently using your Platinum Run on Dark Souls 3 with the help of your guide. Really blessed. Thank you, Manuel. Just wanted to say thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you and hello. I think I read a comment where you said having insight can be a bad thing. I think I was panicking too much in the area to realise what you said. Right, okay. I'm sure I thought I mentioned it. I should have done if I didn't. That's on me. Can't stand catchphrase now with Mulhern fella. Celebrity one does my head in with all them pretending to be thick as well as acting for the cameras. I didn't know it was still going. Just watch the older ones again. Yeah, May and Clarkson just moved on and made a joke about his crash. Yeah, didn't realise how bad it was. Just made it to Ornstein and Smile. DS1. Nice, Mr. Orange Peel. No, not Mr. Orange. Sir Orange Peel. Have you tried them yet? Hammond should do a Destruction Derby. Derby, not Derby. Derby series. Yeah, he probably wouldn't last too long though, would he? Right, on we go. Black Ops 3, that's where we're up to. Dark Souls 2, excellent. Don't see that often. Dark Souls 3, yes. Bloodborne, yes. Dark Souls 1, more often. But Dark Souls 2, no. People get put off. Assassin's Creed Revelation, of course, there it is. Wait, hang on. No, that is the third one, yeah. The Forest, which I've heard's good. Quite a long one, though. Enjoyed it 1 to 2 to 3. Oh, hello, Mikhail. You're back with the Platinum. Thank you, Mikhail. How are we doing again? How have you been? It's been a while. Oh, and Ben, when fighting the 3 boss, which is how come you only use 1 summon when you could have used 2? I don't know. I don't know. Why did I use 1? Bringing too many summons in can increase the health too much, but I don't know if that would have been a problem. I don't know. Challenge channel is the best. Classic Bullseye Millionaire Chase. I bet you just have it on all day, every day, don't you? How was Darker Skies? I've heard it's pretty terrible, but I did play the first one. Darker Skies is really bad, but also really funny. I had a glitch happen near the end, which made it so much better. It got points for the glitch. It was like I was playing as the guy from The Room. My God, what's his name? Oh, hi, Mark. Him. Because I got hit in the back by an enemy, and then the character's his head just went all floppy, and his arms went all floppy. It was a bit like him from The Room. We've completely forgotten his name. And Ace Ventura, when he gets shot in the arms and they're all floppy, flying around. I couldn't stop laughing at that. But honestly, the game is terrible. But yeah, apart from that, if you get that glitch happen near the end, then it's 10 on 10. I quite a random question though. I thought the other day, how would you pronounce Worcestershire? Like that. Don't overthink it. Don't do it phonetically because it doesn't work. Worcestershire. Worcestershire is how you say it. You just make it up as you go along. That's what English is, really. Sorry, I speak American. Destruction Derby. They pretend to think they are thick, and it's annoying. All thick. Get to be famous. Large Limpet, how are we doing? How are you? I lost so much insight to these brain suckers. They're horrible, aren't they? Will this be an issue? No, ultimately insight is not needed for anything. You can get a blood rock with it towards the end, but if you don't get it, we get other ones, so it's not a major issue. But it's just nice to have for summoning and things like that. But if you don't have it, it's fine. You should have a lot of the solid insight. I forget what it's called now, so you can always use those. I got all the Dime Detective magazines and didn't get the trophy in Mafia Definitive. Really? I didn't know that was a problem. I haven't heard of that glitching before for anybody. Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't know what I can do I don't know which one it is or anything, so I don't know which one's glitched, or I don't know. Sorry, I can't help you there. Have you played Hogwarts? It's quite fun. I have a bit, yes, and it's just not for me at this time. Been trophy hunting online in RDO 1, totally doable in co-op partner, only have level 50 for online left. Nice. So it's still pretty active then. No, insight is ultimately not really needed. Still happy to be part of Best Place Pattern Chasers community. Well, thank you, Michael. Thank you. Challenge playing in the background whilst in bed. Tommy Wiseau, that's it. Worcester something. Yeah, that's close enough. Tommy Wiseau, yeah. Really praise Toem. Toem is good. I like Toem. It's just calm. Don't miss anything. Just simple. Yeah, it's good. I just tried to follow episode 10 on your Bloodborne guide out watching the stream. I had a lot of lag. Bad idea. Probably, yes. I heard Worcestershire. Yeah, Worcestershire. Worcestershire. So SH. Not Shire, just the SH. Worcestershire. Worcestershire sauce. It's funny trying to hear Americans say that. I must admit, that's one of my favourite things to do. Listen to Americans try to pronounce Worcestershire sauce. Madman's Knowledge, that's the one. Yes, of course. Yeah, a ton of it. Yeah, so don't worry about it. I wonder how many people read the word paradigm in their head. What do you mean? Anyone? Anyhow, Ben's, how's the platinum a day work counting auto pop towards your challenge? No, that's gone down the proverbial crapper. I'm not doing it. It was always an experiment, and it's gone kind of the way. So it was 9 years. Okay, wait. It's gone the way I thought it might ultimately. I just didn't want to admit it, which was, it's just, I don't understand how people do it. I honestly, so we've got 8 years on Assassin's Creed Black Flag. He did do it first. Yeah, I don't understand how people try and keep up with the leaderboards doing these really, really bad games every single day. It's soul destroying. I don't understand how they do it. And that's how it's going. I'm just it's gone completely the other way again. Not really playing anything again. Dead Space for me at this point, and then probably Resident Evil 8 and then Resident Evil 4. Incredible gunfight in Gunpowder Milkshake, where a woman doesn't have to use her arms. Yeah, that happens as well. I don't know what Gunpowder Milkshake is, though. I'm guessing it's a Vita game. I had the glitch happen for Spider-Man's Morales. Which one? Can any of our non-UK viewers pronounce Bury? Salford. Yeah, I wonder. How do you say... Would you say... Because Americans, Canadians speak quite phonetically, don't they? Would you say Salford or Salford? Salford. And Bury is how they would say it from Berry, but it's Bury. Yeah, Berry, that is. Berry, B-R-U-R-Y. Thank you, Ben. It's just good to be part of a community of people that have the same enjoyment in video games. Well, thank you. Worcestershire, yeah. I was surprised that RDO 1 is active. It took a while to find a server, but no one in the boost FA, but with no one in to boost FA. No one's boosting there. Worcestershire. Just wanted to thank you for helping me with Bloodborne, another one. James Walker, we've just been talking about all the Bloodborne. There's lots of people doing it. Yeah, another one. Nice. And congrats, of course, getting it done. Safford. Where are you from, Edith? Bury and Safford. Huh. Shovelware is such crap. Plus, with all the stacks, it's just too much. It is. Don't say it how I original, though. Thank you, Tommy. What's that little fox there? Thank you, Tommy. Amazing. All of you. Thank you. Someone sneezing in the other room. Thank you. It has been 1 month. I don't know how many people play those bad games every day to get easy or short. I wasn't even Salford. No. Salford. F-U-D. Fud. English is terrible language, isn't it? We put all these letters in these words and make them look nice, and then just get rid of them all when we say it, and just say however we want to, really. Gunpowder Milkshake is a pulp action film from 2001. Oh, it's a film. How do I not know Gunpowder Milkshake? Karen Gillan, I like her. Lena Headey, yeah. Michelle Yeoh. How do I not know that? Because that mustn't be very good then, if I've not heard of it. I don't know why I'd say that, but I think, because I do like to keep up on the best films to watch every year. Okay, might be worth a laugh. Carl Gugino's in it as well. Oh, that's a good cast. Freya Allen, Paul Giamatti, Ralph Ineson, Angela Bassett. Okay, I'll have a look. It hasn't got the best write-up, but it might be good for a laugh. Speaking of Michelle Yeoh, I tried again, but no. I tried Everything Everywhere again last night, and just no. I really don't like that film. I could not even get past the first half an hour. It's not good. It just isn't. I don't actually get it this time. Why people think it's good. I don't know. Please explain it to me. I don't get it. Usually I can watch anything and try and figure out what they were going for, but I just don't get it. Right. I want to thank you for having Souls game walkthrough to using later. No problem, Statman. From South Africa, all the way down there. I'm not even going to try and do a South African accent because it will be probably quite offensive. So, South Africa. Hello, South Africa. We have another South African, Roger, who's not been around for a while. Shovelware definitely devalues. No, we have Seosul as well. He's not been around for a while either. Shovelware definitely devalues trophy hunting feature in communities, so may inflated stats these days based on basically bought trophies. Basically, they are bought. That's ultimately what it is, isn't it? Must be so good to say in the accent. Yeah, I'm not going to do it though. We have better pies and chips than you guys. I can't disagree with that, honestly, because I don't like chips and pies. Pies I can do now and again, but chips from a chippy just ain't my thing, I'm afraid. Yeah, somebody try and say that Abigail's put. Louthborough. How would you say that phonetically? Louthborough. Yeah, Loughborough. Milkshake on the wish list now. Yeah. More known for the uni, yes it will. What was the worst thing about Bloodborne? Frame rate. Gunpowder was fun, good. I remember a Scouser saying a few days ago, Scouse is not English. Well, what is it then? Probably a 7. Okay. There was a Scouser on Talksport after England got knocked out 2018. Free United People's Republic Liverpool. All at once. It was my second favourite last year that I saw in my theatre. I can't get it. I've tried. That's the one with Michael Shaw. I wasn't that into everything, but by the end I liked it. Yeah, I mean I tried to get through it. I wanted to get through it, but no. I just put Ida on instead, which I haven't seen, and that was phenomenal. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not quite sure what it is with that film, because I can watch stupid things. I just think they're trying too hard, and it's just not funny. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a multiverse. When they start talking about multiverse, when he appears and starts talking about the multiverse, I just switch off at this point. With multiverse, I'm done with multiverse stuff. I think that might be part of it as well. Doctor Strange multiverse film, I guess. Yeah. Shaun of the Dead was a great film. That is a great film. Winnie the Pooh horror movie this week. Oh, is that out this week? Yeah, because it's been it's in the public domain, so yeah, people can just go crazy with it now. Would you do a smaller challenge with the games you've already bought? 14 plats in 7 days. Wow. Razvan, hello. That might be worse than my initial plan. Maybe, I don't know. I don't want to say. I don't know. Maybe I can think of something, but there are quite long ones in there as well. That was the problem. Short round better be an Indy 5. Do you reckon he will be? To get over the 365. I don't think I'm going to do A to Z this year. I don't know, because people... Yeah, it's not as popular, so I don't know how I'm going to do that. Bodies, I heard is good. I will try that. Getting close to 35. Anything special planned? Thank you, Tommy. Who's going to get that? Where's it going? Mateus has it. And he's... Yeah. Nice. Thank you, Tommy. Anything special planned? No. No. When is it? I haven't. 35 is... Oh, right. Okay. It's quite close, isn't it? Oh, it's just got closer when I did that. No, I don't really look at the numbers and count them like that. I know a lot of people really put value on the amount of subscribers you have. Of course, I appreciate all of them. But if I I don't know. I don't fixate on the number. I don't really do that. To me, it's all about making the guides as good for everybody else. That's ultimately what it is to me. I'd do the same amount if I had 100 or 100,000. So I don't really see the bodies. I'm reading all the comments there. The number, the subscribers like that. Because I don't know, you can fixate too much on numbers and that becomes everything. I think big milestone, 50, maybe 100. Obviously, we've got that lined up, so hopefully we don't get there. So ultimately, no. But yeah, of course, I do appreciate everyone who's here. But yeah, no. I don't know how you Brits communicate in such a small country with every different accent. Yeah, I don't know either, to be honest. It's quite difficult. Village. Every village. I don't know, it can. Every village, it can be quite different. If you, yeah. Alice in Body's Body. I will try that one. Gonna do... Oh, he's done another one. And Michael Snooks grabbed that one. Okay, nice. Thank you, Tommy. That's pretty cool. Got to do a stream of Hogwarts Legacy or RE. What the hell is going on here? Haha, the wife says, buy your wife some flowers. I said that too loud then. That's twice you've done that. What is going on? We're pinging all over the place here. Hold up. So that's Eric coming through. Okay. So that'll be there. Right. I will. Thank you, Eric. I will. We have quite a good flower shop up the road, so I will go and grab us some. We'll do it on Tuesday. Yeah, on the day. We'll go out. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. And tell your wife thank you. So thank you both of you. I don't actually know wife's name. You've probably told me. It's not coming though. Thank you though. Eric's wife. Mrs. Avery. Is it Avery she got your name? Nick Gilliver, sorry, there you are. Hello. Hang on, I'm well behind. Oh God, I can't catch up here. Last year was an amazing year for horror movies. Don't think we'll get that many great horrors in a single year for a while. Yeah, I always see that. Yeah, horror movies is like the big thing, isn't it? At the moment, this is sort of the decade or the past few years. Horror is the biggest genre now in movies, I would say, films, whatever you want to say. Which is, yeah, it's good because they never used to be, and they're just the most fun, aren't they? I think it's because you get that instant when watching a horror film. You get that instant satisfaction. There are definitely some I would never watch though. It would be a shame to do A to Z, not do it next year. I think already more people have completed it than last year. Maybe if the rules are a bit more lax. Okay, I'll have a think, see if we can do that. No numbers, just A to Z. Okay. In the words of Stalin, do I really want to? 1 subscriber is a triumph, 1 million subscribers is a statistic. Huh. Now, he did some awful things. Arguably, he was worse than Hitler. But that's not bad. Yeah. 1 subscriber is a triumph. 1 million subscribers is a statistic. Yeah, it makes it sound really trivial the way you put it like that. But to say that doesn't happen, I'm sure it happens with every YouTube person, whoever is getting followers or whatever. You get that first 1, you get that first 10, you get that first 100. It's crazy exciting. 1,000, 10,000, and then because the milestones get so far apart, it does. It does, and I think if anybody says it doesn't, then they're lying. You get a membership, he gets a membership, everyone gets a membership. Yeah, it's like Oprah up in here, isn't he? Don't think Ben wants to be like Stalin. No, I don't. No. What would you do instead of an A to Z? Maybe do to lose the fastest A to Z and fastest 30 or something. Yeah, I'll try and do something that doesn't... I'm not really bothered about speed because that's quite easily done, isn't it? Speed. We haven't moved on this list for quite a while now. Maybe difficulty. That'd be quite hard to measure, but I think that could be interesting. It might put a lot of people off, though. A game that has a rating, how would you rate it, though? I'd have to make a definitive rate, or find a definitive rating on games, difficulty-wise. Could we use the guides from here? And then you get a 1 through 10 difficulty, but then a 10, 9 and 10 for most people is out the window, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. I have to think. Where was it up to? Bring It On cheerleading movie coming up, apparently a slash effect. Is that right? Hit a roadblock trying to platinum Assetto Corsa. Roadblock. I'll see what you did there. So playing FIA European Truck Racing. Is it that bad? I think it was you that said... No, somebody's doing it and they said that it's got loads of bugs. I've not heard of that. And what is the problem? Maybe I can help with that. Well, not personally, but I have a channel. I might be able to let certain people know you're having problems with certain things. Original quote is, 1 death is a tragedy, 1 is a million is a statistic. Okay, so that's more Stalin. Okay. Nice. You got Super Meat Boy Forever. Nice, very nice. Watched Top Gun Maverick the other day. Cheesy as hell, but I loved it. One of the best films I've ever seen in cinema, especially. So good. And of course it is. But it's not to the point where it's cringy, though. They're on the edge there, but they get away with it. Not from mass murderers. Yeah, it'd be nice. That's the old joke, is 4 followers a lot, that depends on YouTube. No, in an alley maybe. Love a good quote. Smiley, how we doing? Hello. Montana couldn't happen fast enough. Yeah, we'll see. It's going to happen, but speed-wise, at the current trajectory, we're a third of the way there, and it's been 5 years, so I'll see you in 10 years. So, yeah. Can't really binge the game to platinum like others. I'll get stuck, and usually helps to take a break, come back, refresh my frustration meter gets filled. Calm down, you're on Bloodborne. It's getting that bad, is it? The only thing about the A to Z, I'd drop A and the to open up more games. That is another thing as well. Do you want to build a snowman from Frozen? That's a nice quote, isn't it? Was trying to do career mode, and you have to gold each stage of career mode. Couldn't get above a bronze, even though I was finishing first. Couldn't find an answer online. Let me write that down, and I will ask someone if they can help with that, because, see what the deal is with that. So, you're trying to do career mode, so career mode, gold on each stage, gold each stage. Can't get above bronze. I can't get above bronze, even though finishing first. Okay, I'll see what I can do, if I can do. I'm not promising anything, but I could try. It's crazy how PS Pro sells 75 hours for Elden Ring, and use new guide, it's under 30. I know, it's good, isn't it? I think what they're thinking is you're going to just take your time with it, and that's what it will be. It'd be more than that. One of my personal favourites, humorous quote from Mark Twain: God created war so that Americans would learn geography. That is good. Speech memorised. It's one of my favourite quotes from a film. I haven't seen V for Vendetta. If that's what you're talking about, I'm guessing that's what you're talking about. In a long time. Often wrong about difficulty and time needed. They are always, well, they're not always wrong. No, they are often out. Yes, but if you take them as a a metric and just use that, then it's fine, isn't it? It works. If everyone uses the same, then it works. That's all we need, is something that is the same for everyone. All 3 of the career modes trophies are really low completion on PS5, so can't just be me with the issues. Okay, I'll have a look. Is there an aspect of masochism involved when a game is a certain level of difficulty? I think so. I don't know. Ask Vigilant Crow if he's here. Do you know what Nemesis means? Yes? Is that a quote? Or are you asking me? Why do you want to be mine? I don't get it. Why do you mean? Why are you asking? I don't know what that's a quote from. All I remember about V for Vendetta is it being the reason Natalie Portman was bald on the Revenge of Sith premiere and Stephen Fry getting battered by a mob. Okay. Revenge of the Sith premiere. I don't remember that, but I remember Stephen Fry is the Prime Minister in that, isn't he? It's been too long. Right, Hitman 2. Right, we're actually moving on. It's been like half an hour. Christ, it's nearly 10 o'clock. We were going to do another list. We're only going to get this list done. Well, this was a fun one. I mean, it's been a good one, honestly, because these are the best ones when there's just everybody talking and we can just chat, because that's what we do these for at this point. That sounds like I'm making an excuse, and I probably am, actually. Right, Hitmans. You need to do the Hitmans because they're amazing. He's probably not still here anymore. Myra, hello. How we doing? Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. Nice. Not going to do the online. Don't bother. Rise. Nice. It's weird. Rise always has a really low percentage because it has DLC, but we got the DLC with it, yet people still don't do it, which is odd. Myself included. Ghost of Tsushima, Dark Souls Remastered, excellent. Shadow of the Tomb Raider, Fall Guys Knockout, there's a 10 out of 10. But is it though? Yes. Far Cry Primal, excellent. Yeah. Far Cry Primal. Is that one I want to try? I don't know. I feel like I should. The quote is also, think about is Timo Cruz speech in Coach Carter when the gym gets open again. Wow, I've watched that film once. I don't remember anything about Coach Carter. I don't remember anything about that. Stephen Fry, coincidentally, was also the PM in a special episode of 24. I didn't know that either. I've never really watched 24. I watched 1 or 2 episodes. My wife watched the whole lot. But no. What everyone's doing, etc. It is. Yeah, I like that. That's what I like is, bringing people to the fore, making it about you. That's what this should be about. V for Vendetta is a rare example of a film being better than the graphic novel. What about Sin City? Although I haven't read I think I actually have some of Sin City's thing. Coach Carter's really good. It's been a long time. I don't even get it on Blu-ray. A touching and truly beautiful quote from arguably the best movie ever is, "You can't sit with us." Ooh, what's that from? I don't know what that's from. I write a lot of movie quotes down. I have a book filled with it. It's behind me. I'm not going to go and get it now. Because, yeah, I'm terrible at remembering them. Awful. But then my memory, so that makes sense. You can't sit. I don't know what that's from. Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, PUBG Battlegrounds, a bit of online there. So yeah, where were we? Hang on. So Assassin's Creed Black Flag was your first trophy, so that was 8 years later. 500, and then your first platinum was actually Infamous Second Son, which we did see, so that didn't move. Your fastest was The Order. And okay, so moving up. Mean Girls. Oh, Mean Girls. I actually like that. I haven't seen it probably for like 15 years or whatever, but I did quite like that. Yeah, I could watch that again actually. I love Sin City. Second one's rubbish though. Told you ages ago I had a So how to sit through the Jessica Alba strip club scene with a girl on a date. You did. I do. The second one, I don't understand what went wrong there. What the hell was I trying to say? I was going to ask if it was Mean Girls. I probably could have guessed it, couldn't I? Yeah, the first one. I don't know why I like it so much. I haven't seen it in so long, and it's one of those films I feel like could be worse if I watch it now. So I don't know if I want to watch it again. Hello, Felix. How we doing? Universities in Turkey became online again because of course, hit us a week ago. I got a lot of free time, but thousands of people died. The way I just read that then was horrendous. I got a lot of free time again, but thousands of people died. That didn't sound right the way I read that. Yeah. Were you near it? Were you affected? Anybody you know affected? Obviously, it's terrible. Yeah, obviously you're okay. Assassin's Creed Odyssey question. Do the conquest battles ever stop? I have the feeling I'm running between continents and that's it. No. I think I just ended up... I don't think they do. I think I just ended up letting them happen. I don't think they do. I think she was from Marple now I think back. Marple. Good old Marple. Went to college in Marple. Most of the college isn't there anymore. I was thinking of you, Felix. How are you? Yeah. Clive Owen, Bruce Willis, Benicio del Toro, Jessica Alba, Rosario Dawson, Mickey Rourke, who kind of steals the show. Oh, we're talking about... Oh, you know you're talking about the second one. No. No, that's the first one. Yeah, so on we go. Splitgate. Very, very rare. 1 year, 2 months. Seems kind of quick for something like that. Middle of Earth, Shadow of Mordor. Nice, like I said, it's been a long time since I've done that. Obviously, it's a lot sooner for you. Cuphead, love that game. Witcher 3, Wild Hunt. That's what percentage mine was at for a long time. Jack and Dexter Precursor on the PS4. I'm sure it's probably fine on PS4. I haven't actually done it on PS4. Jack 2. Neil, it looks like you were trying to do this legit here. Dark Souls 3. Gonna love that, obviously. Outlast. Nice. Trying that. Outlast, which was Thursday you were doing that. Infamous in a couple of days. Nice. And Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, which is what you're playing right now. I'm just looking at your other... Excuse me. Other ones, nothing really of note. Quite a few ultra rares though. Call of Duty, Splitgate, and GTA. Nice. So you do have quite a lot of rare ones. He's probably already left at this point, but you have quite a few rare ones there. It's a good list for what it is. You know, it's quite a short one, and there's big gaps in between. But you do go back and clean up like 1 year, 7 year, 4 years. 5 hours. That was really quick even for the order. 7 years. 6 years. That's good. Do like a bit of cleanup. It's so sad about Bruce Willis and his illness. It is. He's never going to act again. It is. I watched Die Hard again a couple of weeks ago and just thinking it's really horrible when it's almost better to see people... You hear of people dying, instantly in a crash. I know that's a horrible thing to say. That's terrible. But no, rather than hearing about them just deteriorating, because that's worse for everybody involved, isn't it? Yeah, it's awful. Don't forget Josh Hartnett in a minor role. Yeah, what happened? He was good. Josh Hartnett was good, and then he disappeared. I think he's in a film again soon, but he was quite good. I liked him. Stephen Fry played a TV host skiing to Benny Hill. When? Who? Bloody love Clive Owen. Yeah, Children of Men. Yeah, just that'll do. Platinum Intelligence Cube on both last week, and we're so confused. It's a pretty easy one once it clicks. We spoke about it. Yeah, I was going to do it. I kind of know at this point. I'm here. Good. Yeah, sorry it took so long. Unknown Psycho. Feels weird saying it like that. if you've seen these before, you know we just kind of just hang out and chat, and it does take a while. Usually doesn't take this long for a 74 game list though, and I don't really have enough time to do another one, which is really bad. So no, I'm not going to have enough time to do another one, am I? Because it's going to be what, even if it's this was 74, it's taken over an hour. Because a lot of active people here today, which is good. Wait, I'm already behind now. Why didn't you do a Sekiro guide? Is it hard or just bad, so you didn't want to replay? It's not a Souls-like to start with, so I don't really put it with those. There's a lot of skill involved. Ultimately, if you're not good at the game, there's nothing I can do to help you. It's quite straightforward. It just doesn't feel right for the guides that I do. That's what it is. Never say never, though, but it's pretty much not going to happen at this point. I will do legit. I love the PS2 3D platformers. 3D platformers aren't my thing at all. Shoot it up. Shoot 'em up. Great movie. It is, with the carrot. I remember the carrot. Yeah. I forgot about that film. John Hurt plays Prime Minister. In what? This is a really odd question, but is there something you remember watching ages ago that you can't work out what it is? There's a film I remember watching as a kid and I remember all of the details, but still haven't got... Where's that just gone then? Still haven't got anywhere near finding out what it is. Closest I've come is Dark City with Jennifer Connelly. Maybe that's it, but not sure. Yeah, there is one for me. I think it is Bicycle Thieves. Where is it? I'm pretty sure it was a film I watched many, many years ago, and I'm pretty sure the film is Bicycle Thieves. I do have it. Yeah, Bicycle Thieves there. I do have it, but the synopsis doesn't sound right. The theft of a bike sounds right, but the rest of the film doesn't sound right. Most people probably won't even know what the film is. That one, I thought it was one of the best films I'd ever seen, and I was quite young, as early 20s, late teens maybe, and I wasn't really into the sort of film, like going deep into it at that point, so I just kind of dismissed it. I thought, yeah, that was amazing. Dismissed it, and now I can't remember what it was. I think it was that. I just haven't rewatched it yet, but yeah, that's one of those for me. I was going to say Fifth Element is the best Bruce Willis movie, but honestly, there are so many good ones, it's hard to pick. That you can also do that for his worst as well, which is quite bad. His career went really bad towards the end, didn't it? What's Bruce Willis's best film? Is it Die Hard? I've always liked Die Hard 3 best. Until watching Die Hard 1 again recently, and now I firmly think the first one is the best. Unbreakable's pretty good, though. What is Bruce Willis's best film? He's going to be in some other films that I just can't think of either. Pulp Fiction. See, he's in Pulp Fiction. Sixth Sense. It's quite a hard one. Best Bruce Willis film. I don't think you could actually have a definitive answer to that, could you? I'm just having a quick look through. God, he was in Planet Terror, wasn't he? I mean, Sin City's in that, isn't he? Yeah, of course. Definitely not Armageddon. Last Man Standing. I completely forgot about that film. That was good as well. That Western. It was a remake, obviously. Right, anyway. I still haven't got anywhere near finding... Oh, there we are. Nice list. Yeah, John Hurt was one of my favourite actors. Top draw. One of the best voices in modern era as well. Yeah. Elephant Man, I was thinking of watching again soon as well. That's him, isn't it? Yeah. I remember a very specific horror movie I watched as a kid. I've never been able to find it, and I've searched, seen many horrors. Dark City is amazing. That's what I don't think I've seen Dark City. Was Princess Bride was called after I watched it. That's a good film. Anybody else going to watch Cocaine Bear? No. It sounds like a funny concept for a film, but I just don't think it's going to be very good. Elizabeth Banks hasn't made a good film yet, so maybe this is the one. But didn't she do that terrible film, whatever it's called? Film 41 or something it was called. Movie 43. I don't know. It could be, maybe not. I'm not in a rush to see it. I might watch it if it's on Netflix or something. Bald guy, movie poster. I don't remember it now. I thought you had a hat on. Oh, it might not be. I would love to see you stream one day a 3D platform and see how good you are. Yeah, Josh Hartnett stars in one of my favourite, Lucky Number Slevin. Wow, yes. How old am I? That was an old question. I don't mind people asking. 39 in March. That's old, isn't it? When I say it out loud, that's terrible. Nearly 40. Nearly over the hill. I may have dreamt it, but I've got no idea. Cary Grant in Fedora. What the hell? Sixth Sense, yeah. Never seen any of the Die Hards. Nick. Whoa. I'm reading The Shawshank Redemption. Amazes me that the movie is better than the book, which only has it's a novella, isn't it? Yeah, 32, that's right. It just doesn't get older. Being 32. Aaron, hello, and missing from the start. We're nearly done here anyway, because it's going to be a shorter one, I'm afraid, today, because we have not got enough time. Looper's decent. Looper's good. The prosthetics they did on Joseph Gordon-Levitt made him look a bit like... He looked actually quite good. His acting was good as well, with regards to mimicking Bruce. Thank you, Andrew Sheehan. Hang on. Why so serious? Trophy Hunter account +1 followed. Thank you. Why so serious? Last Boy Scout, if that's what you're talking about. V Vendetta, TV host. Barbarian's a really good horror film I recommend. Barbarian was good. I watched that about a month ago. I really did like that because it was different. It was weirdly... you thought it was going one way. A lot of... Yeah. It was good. I like the non-linear storytelling as well in it. Yes. I thought the ending... I thought it was going to... Yeah. I know that... Yeah. I wish they'd done something else with the ending. I think it would have made it a better film. Obviously, I can't say what I wish they'd have done, but the tone of the film, it really would have worked, I thought. But never mind. Netflix is clamping down on account sharing, so it might be the end of Netflix. I'm sharing with 3 other people, is that right? Hudson Hawk. Have I seen Hudson Hawk? If I have, I don't remember much of it. Lucky Number is a great film. Bruce Willis. It is, but I don't remember much of it. Lucky Number 11. Which one is that? See, I'm getting that mixed up with the other one when they're in the hotel. Oh, I really don't remember Lucky Number 11 now. I'm older than you by a year. 40. It's the new 30. I do hope so. I don't feel old, so that's good, I suppose. I was definitely in more pain, back pain and things like that when I was in my 20s than I am now in my 40s. So that's good. So I do feel younger in that respect, I suppose. I think it does. I think the best times of your life, I think this 40s are going to be the best times of my life, I think, because you have everything sorted. 20s is a mess. Teens you don't really count because you're not really thinking about it. 20s is usually a mess because you don't know what you're doing. 30s you're trying to get stuff sorted, and then 40s Yeah, I think it might be okay. Monotone vibe. I think that's it. Wait, what were we talking about? Gattaca. Oh, that's Oh, who's in Gattaca? I've got it. Who's in it? I don't remember now. Is it Ben? No, not Ben Affleck. Oh, it might be. No. Anyway, my friend. Sorry, a little bit off topic. Yeah, off topic's what I specialise in. But in Dark Souls 1, I can't buy the sorcery Homing Soul Mass and Soul Spear when I speak to Big Hat. He can't give me options to purchase. What? God. Where are you up to? I'm just going to do a little bit of a research here. See if I can help with that. Because it's been a long time since I've done the first Dark Souls. Just to remind myself. Uma Thurman, she is in Gattaca. It's not Ben Affleck, it's somebody else. Oh, it might. Oh, I don't know. Play Mafia, the first one. 15 years. See, that's what you come to this stream for. 15-year mystery is now solved. That's amazing. What do you think of Brucey's singing career? Will, it's not Foresight. I don't think I've ever heard him. 1408 is a good film. Very good. John Cusack. He's good. Yeah. Don't see him often much anymore. What was I looking up? So it was Homing Soul Mass. Hopefully he's still here and I'm just randomly looking things up. I think you can buy it from somebody. Can you buy it from somebody else? You can. So do you still have Griggs? I think he appears in... He should be at... Ooh. Firelink Shrine. So he's the one that's near the stairs on the right. So you go from the... As if you're going out. It should be on the left if you go with the very start of the game. Or if you're going up the stairs, you should just be on the right. There's a guy called Griggs. He might have it. See if he's got it. What you're after. Game for kids. Honestly think Lucky Number 11 is better version of Pulp Fiction. Really? I don't know if that's possible. I don't go crazy for Tarantino's films. They're all good. And I do think Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is his best. But I really do like Pulp Fiction. What it did at the time as well. Yes. I don't know if I can do Lucky Number 11's better than Pulp Fiction, though. I don't want to play on Classic. I do not blame you, Mayara, because that race, if you've done the race on Easy yet, or whatever you're playing on now, yeah. Probably because I act like a big kid. I do kid things with my kids. Yeah, I'll do that with my son as well. You know, if we go somewhere, it'll be me that's getting, come on, go do this, or whatever. Helps you stay younger as well. Ethan Hawke. Who is? He is. Old wine is always the best. Old wine? I don't know. I don't drink. I've seen and heard Bruce singing live. Wasn't that good? Wow, where did that happen? Yeah, the cheap movies the last few years of his life. It's a shame. I guess he was just... Maybe he knew what was happening and he was just trying to get a whole bunch of money together for his family and his kids. Who the hell knows? And if that was the reason he did all those, then hell, you can't even be mad at him for that. In fact, you'd probably do the same. Was that because of the progression of his condition, meaning he could only work on short term? Maybe. He's got what Chris Kamara got. Aspraxia. Chris Kamara, why? What happened to him? I didn't know that. Once Upon a Time is an affront to Bruce Lee. Is it though? Because the whole film is flipped on its head. Everything historically is completely wrong, isn't it? That's the whole point. I think the worst part of the book about the Bruce Lee is the guy didn't look or act like Bruce Lee. That was the worst part. I remember someone venting in the chat about 2 years ago, as if they were on their deathbed, about doing the race. Yeah, you will. Ethan Hawke. Okay, it's Ethan Hawke. It's Ethan Hawke? I thought, yeah, Ethan Hawke's good. If you haven't seen... crap. Oh, First Reformed with Ethan Hawke. That's one of the best films I've seen. I hadn't heard about it. I completely missed it. And then I watched it. Watched First Reformed. If you like Taxi Driver, think of it in that... Yeah, you can watch... Because it's written by the same guy, Paul Schrader. So, yeah, watch First Reformed if you've not seen it. Anyway... Just recently watched Uncut Gems the other day. Adam Sandler really knocked it out of the park. He's really good at serious acting. He really is good. He's a really good actor. He just chooses not to be most of the time. High Fidelity, Runaway Jury, Identity, Say Anything. He was also in Con Air. I mean, Con Air, man, with Nicolas Cage. What more do you need? The Grifters was another good John Cusack film as well. Fallen. Oh, wow. Fallen with the thing flying through the... Wow, yeah, that Denzel movie. I mean, it's always training day for me, for Denzel. He says it one way, his dad says it the other way, isn't it, with Denzel and Denzel. Fallen, yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, but training day. Did someone say Nicolas Cage? Identity is a really, really good film until the end. But I haven't watched it in a long while, so I might try it again. Right, anyway, Kazam and Steel with Shaq. No, I haven't. I do know about them both. I haven't watched them, though. I've heard they're horrendous. I mean, it's Shaq. Do you think he's going to be that good? One of my absolute favourite. Pulp Fiction, yeah. Absolutely. So is Richard Roundtree, John Shaft himself. I didn't know he was in it. I do, yeah, I watched Shaft again a couple of months ago as well on Criterion. Speaking of Nick Cage, the vampire thing. Vampire's Kiss is on Amazon, which is hilarious. It's not the sort of film I can watch fully all the way through, but you pick those scenes out. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. But yeah, he's doing that other vampire one, isn't he? I can't remember what it's called now. Right. This, and I don't mean this in a bad way for the list that we looked at, but it feels like we've completely wasted this stream. But ultimately, I don't think we have, because it's flowed really well. Everyone, yeah, it's been a lot of people here talking, and that's what I really like with these streams. I know some people don't, and they really complain about it, but these are my streams, and I can do what I like because I'm a grown-up. Right, Nick Cage has a wild career these last few years too. He's had some great movies like Mandy, Call Out of Space, but he's also had some trash films like Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, I looked that up. I still haven't watched Mandy or Colour Out of Space. Eric has recommended me Colour Out of Space. It was that one, wasn't it, you said? Mandy I've had for a while. I just haven't got round to it yet. Pig and all that I've had for a while. A lot of good films he's done recently. Isaac Hayes' theme to Shaft is one of the best. It is. Yeah, waste equals fun in most cases. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Because you could say the same about, a game, playing games all Sunday, Saturday and Sunday. You might call that a waste, but ultimately when you were doing it, it was fun as hell. So, yeah, waste equals fun. Yeah, I think that you might be onto something with that one. Right, let's call it there, because we've just wasted these 2 hours, as you might say. So we'll do this again next week. I will be here on time this next week because my wife is... Mandy has a chainsaw duel. That's okay. That might be what I put on in a minute then. Yeah, do this again next week, of course, because we do. And yeah, my wife's not late next week, so... No, she's not. So yeah, we'll do it at the normal time. So thank you everybody. Eric, Abigail, The Rock. I love The Rock. I love The Rock that much that when I was in San Francisco, I walked around all of San Francisco finding all the spots from The Rock. Thank you, Roxy. Love the banter and the wide variety of topics. Thank you, Sam and Will, Mandy Dingle of Emmerdale, and Barry Manilow. Barry Manilow. Okay. Large Limpet, Razvan, MZ, Tara, Abigail, Isa, Edith, the new one, Edith, thank you. Roxy again. And happy Valentine's to you again, Roxy, as well. Thank you for that. Rachnid, Tommy, excuse me. Who else? Mayara, still here. Wolverine, if still here. Everybody up. I know did a slong call. Of course he did, Mandy. Of course he did. I did. Barry Manilow. I don't think I've ever actually heard one of his songs and known it was him. I've never said, I want to listen to Barry Manilow. No. So yeah, I've obviously heard it at some point, but I wouldn't attribute it to him. Right. Have a good week. I'll see you next week.